guys, this is Charlie from Adventures with Charlie, and welcome back to the Review Circle. With Sing 2 coming out to the US on Wednesday, I thought we'd take a look at the first film to see if it's any good. Buster Moon isn't doing well with his theatre business ever since his dad passed. So what's the best way for him to make it successful? 3 words: a singing competition. Where he invites all different animals around the city to compete for a prize that could hopefully save his theatre. Illumination Entertainment has been doing really well for themselves in 2016 when they released the sequel Life of Pets, which was actually a big surprise for them. However, that doesn't seem to be enough for them. They have to prove they can do a lot more than Despicable Me, and this is where this film comes in. Which did get some positive reviews, and critics saying it is one of the better Illumination movies. On top of doing well at the box office, has been one of the highest grossing films at number 2, behind Rogue One. So what did I think of the first film? It's pretty good. Not great, but I really enjoyed it. It was very fun. So yeah, it's pretty good. So let's take a look at it. One thing I like about this movie are the characters. They're all charming and enjoyable and likeable in their very own unique way. Buster will take a while for people to get used to, I think. As well, his goal is understandable of why he wants to do this. It acts like he makes him sound like he cares more about his show than the people in it. But it doesn't last long, as his selfish side will soon leave him, and people might actually have a positive taste to Buster. His friends consist of Miss Crawley, his old 200-year-old assistant, and Eddie, the rich kid who has to learn to be independent. As for the performers in this show, they have a nice personality and you get really into them, and you understand why winning this competition is so much to them. Rosita wants to prove she can be more than just a home mum. And when she's partnered up with a more fluent partner with Gunter. So Johnny is in a tough spot where he has to choose to follow his passion, or join his dad's crime business. Ash has to deal with a breakup while performing a new original song she made on her own. Mike is the selfish mouse who goes acting around the place like he's won it and the prize already. And Mina has arguably the most beautiful voice of the whole cast, but has to get over a stage fright to have everyone see it. As a result, these characters can be very likeable. You can get invested to them really quickly. They're very charming in their own way. And you'll have fun with them most of the time. It also helps that the actors do a great job with these characters, bringing them to life in an all new way. If I did have to have a problem with the characters, it's something I'm going to talk about a little more or later. I want to explain it now. I'll just talk about it when I talk about the story, which will be after I talk about how this song uses the songs. With this musical, it's a test for Illumination, where they haven't done a musical before. So this serves as a great test to see how they do it. I understand why they didn't want to do many original songs for this film. And in fact, it only makes it better for the movie. Yes, they're just snippets of the song on throughout the feature, mainly in the audition scene at the beginning, but they're all used really well in their own way. And you get full versions of them with the show. When they actually go into their personalities, like Shake It Off for Gunter and Rosita, I'm Still Standing for Johnny, Set All Free, the original song, on Thrash. And don't you worry about a thing for me now. No. Next, let's get to the story. Honestly, this film has a pretty basic story about Buster trying to save his theatre. However, that's not the only story. It's also about Buster and everybody in the show. While the main plot does seem pretty predictable, the big problem is that it keeps shifting from Ori's story, and you can't be sure for what one is supposed to be the main one. And you know what the weakest part of it all is? All of these stories on their own are great for the characters, of how you want to relate to them, but they keep flip-flopping from one to the other, and it's hard to get into them that much. However, but this movie managed to execute all these plots really well. Showing how Buster doesn't want to give up, and neither do anyone in the show. They came for the prize. They might as well sing for the prize. Is to do their best to win, and actually get used to each other, and be good friends. And this is definitely shown on the show. Where the characters are definitely let loose, and their goals and when they sing their song. When their journey comes to a great close, and you're glad you've rooted for them for their whole journey throughout the feature. And then there's the animation. This is a pretty nice looking movie. I wouldn't say it's the greatest looking animated film I've ever seen, but overall it is pretty nice. The designs show a great wide range of animals, in something that you might not get in animated film. From koalas to porcupines, lions to pig, eggs, gorillas, mice, ice elephants, lizards, llamas and more. On top of that, the character animation might be the animation standout point, especially with the choreography scenes when the characters would burst into a dance, and they act more like a cartoon, and it fits because they have to show what it means in the show. And they need to get with the flow. Dancing with these great rhythms, showing what the character animation do as they burst into song and perform. On top of that, the backgrounds really show the city very well, especially in an animal's point of view. For an animal that's the size of us humans, it will look normal. But for big animals like elephants, it can look pretty small. For tiny animals like mice, it looks big. This film knows how to play with the scale of the animation and the city to make it all stand out in a great looking feature, in its own little way. Granted, I wouldn't say it's the best looking movie, as the lighting can be hit or miss, but I will say that the animation did a nice job. So overall, it may not be the most dazzling performance you've ever seen in your life, but seeing it is still a pretty strong show on its own. All these stories on their own are really nice. It's got some likeable characters, some really nice animation. So, and the songs are used really well. I would definitely recommend this. It's for people who like the theatre biz. Or if you just want to watch it, listen to celebrities sing a few popular songs you know. It's not the most dazzling performance, but it is a strong one, which is worthy of 7 out of 10. So what am I going to do in the next episode of the review cycle? Well, Christmas is around the corner, and I think we take a look at a 2003 classic, like about one of Santa's biggest little helpers. And see you later, folks.